What is going on, guys? We are back for another DSP video, and today we are talking about the RTU React by DSP and Kino Casino. We are looking at Phil saying he raw dogged a man, and we're gonna see how his Fallout London playthrough is going so far. So we start with the pre-stream. DSP in his chat, "Good morning all. So I'm trying to get Fallout Long Dong," as he puts in the chat, "to work on my PC. Not surprisingly, it doesn't work, lol. I got the right edition, I follow step-by-step instructions, still doesn't work of course. And the game runs like shit regardless." Then he was huffing his farts more than usual on the pre-stream. And he says that the clown makeup and being a clown doesn't apply to him because it's not sexual. It's a reward for people. Talking about the hats, the vests, the gunners, the bubbles, everything. That's it, all other context ignored. Then he goes on to say, "The days of hating me are over, don't you see it?" He believes the tide is turning. The detractors will be gone soon. Everyone's gonna love him again. He's gonna be popular on YouTube. This is his second coming. And then if the delusion was not enough for you, here's a video of Phil saying the tide is changing. People's opinion has changed. Public opinion is positive now, dude.
So, here's the thing, because a lot of people are like, I wonder why Kino Casino decided to be so friendly with Phil. It's pretty easy to figure out. Have you not seen what's happened in the last week? Hype is up, viewership is up, collab projects are afloat, everyone's excited, right? That's the opposite of when a content creator dumps on me. Everyone laughs for a day and then they just move on. In this case, this is now creating potential for so much positive and interesting content for everyone. That's why it makes more sense. And let's be honest, every time that those guys are nice to me, it makes my haters seethe, and that just creates even more content. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does. Like, they're so dumb, they don't understand. Like, they're done. The days of hating on me are not popular anymore. Now it's about actually like treating me like a human is going to create more positive and fun content for everyone. So you had your time in the sun. I hope you enjoyed your decade. It's over. Right? That's it. It's over. If those guys were to turn on me or whatever and troll me, people would actually be upset, I think. You know, because they're like, man, you know, we had fun with Phil. We don't want that to end now just for the sake of having a few jokes or whatever, right?
Then we make our way to Street Fighter 6 on PC. And it was hilarious because people in his chat kept going, "Oh, that's Raw Phil. Oh, that's Raw Phil. That's the streamer. He keeps beating your ass, Phil." And Phil had enough. The really funny part is that the person he played against was not Raw Phil. But it got to him so much that he declared he beat Raw Phil, blocked him, and then said he raw dogged him. Plus bonus footage, him getting beat up in Street Fighter.
Dude, I don't want to play Blanca no more. I actually hate him now. Bye, Raw Phil. Bye-bye, bitch. How do I block him? There you go. Sorry, Raw Phil. Did you rebroadcast that on your stream? Raw Phil. Oops. Looks like I just raw dogged you. Stupid bitch. Great. Nice Blanca block. I can't do anything. I keep getting locked in place. It's such nonsense. I didn't do that. I did not do that. Whatever. He got so lucky. I kept getting moves I wasn't inputting over and over and over. It was ridiculous. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Drop my level 3 combo. Everything dropped. So he got mad lucky. Mad lucky. And he doesn't want to rematch either because he's a bitch and he knows that he got mad lucky. Today, good audience. Thanks to those who did support the stream. We're in the final hour now, just so everybody knows. So last chance if you wanted to support. Again, my goal was 50 bucks. Looks like we're probably not going to hit it today. It is what it is, I guess. But I couldn't block that. It wouldn't let me block his jump in. Great game, huh? Wow, you really earned that 50% damage, bro. jab. I can't do anything. Mash jab. Fucking scrubs are terrible. You did not beat me. You literally mashed jab and hoped for the best. You fucking moron. You suck. Mash jab. Doi, doi, doi. Oh, look, he's coming towards me. Doi, 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 doi. These fucking people suck, man.
Then we have this from Next Gen Guy. Phil finally admits to having a Discord and complains his old computer can't handle it anymore.
I wanted to do it. I failed miserably trying to get this to work on my Discord because my Discord's outdated and messed up. I didn't know what I was doing. My computer blue screen. I was like, forget this. This is too much. My poor 10-year-old computer. It's on cripple. It's like hobbling. It has like a cane. It's trying to walk. I'm like, here, carry all of this shit. And I just toss a giant, pack of books at it. He's like, he falls over and has a heart attack. Like, what am I doing? My poor PC can't be doing this modern shit, right? Poor guy. Anyway.
It's very weird that he calls Discord this modern shit. That tells you how far back his mind is. So after almost half an hour, messing with settings, uninstalling, installing, he finally got Fallout London to work. Now let's check out exactly how it went for him in the game.
And now we're gonna run out of time. Oh, man. Music's nice. Vagabonds after investigating things. Okay. Oi! Oh yeah! Oi! Oh yeah! Cool. The special? I wonder what the special is. So dark. Is that a shop down there? I don't know if I want to go there. Might be enemies. I'm up here. No, it's an invisible wall. That sucks. Amount Snacks just gifted 5 memberships to the community. Thank you, Amount Snacks. I want to say thank you to everyone who chilled with me this afternoon. This is nice of you. This was basically a time killer stream, since with the React going on later today, which obviously is the big hype thing. I didn't really want to do anything too important today. So this is fun to get this up and running, and it's running well, and it looks like it's going to be neat when I finally get to play it. I don't know if we'll do it. Like I said, this is right up my alley, but we just played Fallout 4, so I'm almost thinking we should save this for the future when I haven't just played Fallout 4 and everyone's played out on it. But we'll see. I mean, I do like it. I'm curious to see your feedback, and everyone watch this on demand on the channel after the fact. Let me know what you thought, if it looks interesting to you. It's essentially a brand new Fallout game, right? Brand spanking new. So, nice music. It's a really nice soundtrack. We haven't seen any enemies yet. I wonder what the enemies are going to be. Oh, here they come. Oh, God, what is it? I can't tell. Oh, a hooligan. Hooligans. They're coming.
You think you can win this?
I fucking missed. They ran. What the hell? Why'd they run? What the? Oh, shit. Oh, it's not good. I'm slow as dirt.
Yeah.
Well, they're stupid as dirt. But I stood there and took it. Where are you going? Missed. Shit. They run. Why do they run so much? What? Ow! Block and counterattack. Sheesh. Well, what happened? Uh-oh, I'm glitched. Guess what? The game just glitched. I can't look up and down. I can only move left and right. I can't look up and down right now. I can't. It glitched. Oh, no. I can only look left and right. This is not good. I can't even look on the ground to loot the bodies. What a weird glitch. Let me see if I can fix that. If I save, do a hard save. Okay. And now I guess I have to cancel out. I have to level up, by the way. What a weird one. What a weird glitch. Pippin Longtooth. Thank you to Mr. Griffiths 520 who just did a $5 super chat. It says, Phil, I've decided to watch you from Kino Casino. Enjoying your gameplay. I'm playing Doom and Doom 2. Can't wait for the reaction stream later.
Then we get to the React, and it had a hell of a start. So DSP always claims there's lag on other people's end. However, it looks like the lag might be on Phil's end, especially for Street Fighter 6, as this would indicate during his Discord call with Kino Casino.
I'm good. I don't know what this error is that YouTube's telling me. I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't know what the hell it means.
Nice. YouTube needs to chill.
It's something to do with Discord is what it is. Discord's having an issue here. But
Yeah.
with OBS, I think. But there's nothing I can do to fix that. So I'm just gonna hit record and we're just gonna get started here. I'll do a little bit of quick intro, introduce you guys, and we'll get the show rolling. All right, everyone. Here we go. Let me get the chat up. Actually, I don't have it here.
Oh, it's very low frame rate. People are saying.
See, here we go. So what is causing it? Because
do you have your bit rate up on OBS there? Is it like raised for YouTube? Yeah.
The thing is, the bit rate's high. I always stream high, but my CPU uses 2%. So what could possibly be causing that? Okay. It doesn't even make sense. Like, the only thing I can think of is that us streaming on Discord plus OBS broadcasting is using too much bandwidth in my internet, perhaps. So maybe if I lower my bit rate a little bit, that'll fix that. The only thing I can think of.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that could possibly work.
All right.
Sorry, everyone. We're just trying this out.
Yeah,
first
time we're doing it. Exactly. So here's what I'll do. I'm just going to take down the stream for like a minute, not even. I'll lower the bit rate. We'll come back and we'll see if that fixes it. Obviously, you guys don't need 1440p video to watch us do this react tonight. You know, we can lower it a little bit.
I mean, it would be nice, but yeah.
All right, I'll be right back, everybody.
So he had to take down the stream twice to do this. And this shows you how DSP is the type of person to leave things to the last second. Oh, we'll just figure it out right before we start streaming. This is why you prepare for things, Phil. This is it. Then a few changes tonight. No leaderboard. He was also shouting out super chats just by name though. So anyone that had a message in the super chat, he did not read it out. Then intelligent counterspell. Guys, think about this. DSP just spent 12 years trying to rebrand as a family-friendly streamer just to befriend two of the biggest potty mouths on the planet. So true. Then during this, especially when DSP talked for more than 2 seconds, Kino Casino was getting frustrated. You can see it in their faces. And not only that, they would set Phil up for these epic dunks on Rich. And this is what they do with every guest host they have, is they'll build up this joke, build it up so the guest host can dunk on the person, but Phil decided to fence it. I'm not going to comment on this. I don't know anything about this. I can't say anything about this. And you can see them getting frustrated. And Kino had all the energy going, and whenever Phil talked, all the life force was sucked out of the room. And Darksy puts this out, Phil is draining the life force from Warski.
At this time, again, to put it into context,
it's insane.
Is when
2012.
He's starting to get popular. YouTubers again.
I don't remember when other YouTubers were full of themselves in 2012, man. In 2012?
I say victim. What am I talking about? I was an asshole. I did act like that at that time too.
Wow.
You know, so I'm not going to be surprised if this is some story about him. Oh, this happened to me is some big deal because he thinks he's a hot shit, right?
Yeah, DSP was a victim of being an asshole.
Then we have this from Meow Blocked. He's really getting high from all of this. What a speech.
Well, this is the appropriate time at this point to basically what we need to do. I'm not going to take any chips out, all right, for this segment, because this is not even stuff that was in the documentary. This is supplemental information. But this is the time when we have to now, we're almost in the modern era. 2022 is where we are right now in the timeline, correct?
Yeah.
This is when, sadly, this was old, happy Rich, happy-go-lucky, making good content, you know, loved his life, loved his job, everyone liked him. And now what's happened is because of his bad choices and because of the things that have happened, he's now become sad, depressed, crying Rich on every stream, which is why, let's be honest, why he eats edibles every stream, because he doesn't want to be there. He hates this, and it's the only way he can make a living. So he's changed from someone who had a bright future and someone who had talent and someone who genuinely liked million sub YouTuber to someone who literally has worked himself into such a rut. He hates his life and he doesn't ever want to come to stream, so he has to eat edibles to even get there. That's where we are. And so that's the transition to the final chapters here of what we're going to be covering in this documentary, is that this is really who he is behind the mask, behind everything else. And it's sad. I'm not trying to hate on the guy. This is facts. People don't act like and suck cucumbers and kiss cocks and do all this messed up stuff unless there's some serious problems going on up here.
Yeah.
And in here. And that's what's going on with this guy, and it's now a public circuit. And here's the thing. A lot of people, this happens to them when they hit their midlife crisis, right? A lot of people this happens to. The problem is, he's been the one making fun of everyone for a decade. So now that it's happening to him and his miserable time is happening, right? I've always said this. For Rich, a day when someone has a bad day is his good day because he's going to make a ton of money on that, right? But now Rich every day is a bad day for you. So every day you're seeing what's happened in the last decade and how it's turned into what you created this situation with your actions, never learning. Why do you think I'm here? If you didn't make fun of me for the last 10 years, would I have done this? I wouldn't even care about you. I wouldn't fucking say a word about you. But instead, all of your karma has now turned back on you. And now we have crying Dickers who's about to felt out. And that's not good, man. It's tough.
Great speech, Phil. That was actually really epic. Awesome from the king.
So if you're wondering what the whole briefcase full of chips was about, at the start of the stream, DSP took it out and said every time R2 messes up in the documentary, he's going to take some chips out. And at the end, we're going to see how many chips he has left in life. I also found it funny when he's talking about how, oh, when someone else has a bad day, that's a good day for you because you make lots of money. So guys, in this stream, where he's talking about RTU drama and him being down, he made a little bit under than $1,300 in tips. He made around $4,000 in this stream between tips, super chats, and memberships. Then there was a segment where RTU went to war with his critics, his detractors, and DSP had some words of wisdom for him, how you don't engage with your detractors, despite him in the past, 2 weeks, calling out Duty like 20 times, calling out Snort Hogan, Snort Burnell, and many others in the past.
That fact is here, now let's be honest, I don't do that. Like, I don't even know. I know they exist, right? When am I ever gonna do, oh, fuck you, Snort Hogan, fuck you. That's the worst thing you could do. Because all you're doing, you're giving them the attention they want, and now they're after you even worse. I just ignore them. And that's the best part, because if I ignore them, you know that's what makes them see the worst, is that I just won't give them the time of day. It's not important enough to me to address these people. So if you don't like the bad behaviors you accuse me of, go away. Why do you still stalk me every day? Why are you still watching? Right? Because you benefit from it, because you make money on it. That's why. If there was no money, there'd be no detractor community. I stand by that. Right now, I'll prove the point. You ready? Right now, to prove the point, I dare every one of these idiots, the memologies, the duty streams, the restreamers, all of them, demonetize your content for a whole month. Right now. Do it. Be men. Be real men. And demonetize your content for a month and prove that you actually do it because you have a reason to do it. Because you feel like you're doing something good, a service, instead of we're just doing it to make money. I fucking dare you to demonetize your content for a month. Won't do it. Because you do it for money. That's why you make up the stuff to begin with. You're fucking full of shit. You have no actual morality. You have no leg to stand on. Nothing. You're wastes of life. Not a single one. I already did this before. I did this a couple years ago too. I said the same thing. Never worked. They will never do it. Because the only reason that they do it was for the dollars to be.
Then someone photoshopped Cat's head over top Dickers. And we have Hellshake Pudis. Sorry, Cat, your husband is gay for 2 Canadian guys. And then DSP said, during this react, he chose to talk about Rich now because there's no way he can come back from what he's done. And therefore, Phil has nothing to worry about if a rebuttal happens. That's right, he's dancing on the grave knowing that Rich can't clap back. He knows it's over for his career, and Phil always plays the safe hand when it comes to drama. And then people kept asking him, over the years, can you mirror your webcam so that it looks like you're looking at the game? He kept saying, fuck you, bam, 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 gone forever. Oh, guess what, guys? He mirrored his webcam, so it looks like he's looking at the video. So he'll do it for Kino, just not for his viewers. It's funny how he's not begging for money, there's no leaderboard, he mirrored his webcam, he's doing all the things people asked him to do, but for Kino Casino. Then we get to the end where Phil has a final message for Dickers. He's down to 1 chip left, and here is what Phil had to say.
For 10 years of you fucking with me and making my life miserable for your personal gain, I'm taking your final chip as the king's tax, you motherfucker. You're fucking felted, bitch. Felted. You're done. Because the thing is, even if I left you this fucking chip, You wouldn't improve your life. You had the chance. You never took an opportunity to improve. You insulated yourself from any criticism, but now you've been exposed. You're done. This is my chip, and I'm going to wear this proudly in my fucking background from now on.
The king taking that final chip as the king's time.
Then we had some people weigh in on what we just saw. Evil AJ. If Key makes blood money off people's misery, Phil is doing the exact same thing right now. It's amazing how much of a giant hypocrite he is on a daily basis. Then we have Renton Liar. I know you guys are mad Phil got money or whatever. That shit was hilarious as a RTU hater. He's gonna blow that shit within 3 days, try 3 hours. And this June doc is dropping soon. Yes, so that's the big thing too. So now the Kino DSP crossover for RTU documentary is over. We had our Kino Casino interview with DSP. We're getting closer and closer to that Metokur interview. And Metokur's not going to hold back. He's not going to LARP. So that should be a very interesting thing. And what is DSP going to do? He's going to yell at a cancer patient? Imagine the PR Phil would get if he starts drama and yelling and screaming and going after a person with cancer. And then Dark Sea to Flow. It's sad that Phil still won't take Ket on a vacation after tonight. Mr. Memento. Richard Mashushi is a giant pussy and got felt by one of the biggest LOLCOWs on the internet. Good night all. Then we have Meowblocked, who shows Triple P and Phil's like, yeah. Then shows Ket. No, dude, no. Then this is a very interesting point that I thought of before, but JG Win puts it out there with a very intelligent, articulate take on this. If Phil's finances stabilize, he would finally be free from OIC's control and can be told to piss off. I honestly think this is what DSP wants the most out of this Kino Casino alliance. That's when we see what really happens in the Vortex when OIC loses their favorite puppet. Can you imagine that too? Phil thinks he has financial stability, public perception has turned around, he thinks he's popular on YouTube, he tells OIC to fuck off, OIC leaves, and then Kino Casino turns on him, and now Phil is back to where he was, minus OIC. And then Mighty D. DSP 4-hour Kino stream, 0 snorts, 0 throat clears, 0 nose blows, 0 leg stretch, 0 pee breaks, 0 nail bites, 0 nose picks, 0 shaken. Then wise words from Darksea. I'm going to be honest, I don't really care about the substance of the KC DSP reaction to the RTU doc. It's boring because Phil is boring. I would rather just watch KC react to it by themselves. But I know it's pissing off Rich, and that's all I really care about in the end. Then ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't think it was happening, here is proof. We have Zio. If the Casino DSP Metokur collab actually happens, the universe will explode. And then we got an official response from DSP Reacts. It's happening. So prepare yourself, the Metokur interview is coming, according to DSP, unless he chickens out. And then Nathaniel. Metokur will chew him out and spit him on the floor in a worse way than when he went for Boogie, because he was faking cancer. Dave's New Kingdom will be burned to the ground very soon. And I think that's what the whole point of this is to build Phil up so his ego is sky high, the King of Hate is back, and then Jim just brings him back down to reality. If that happens, it will be glorious. Then Darksea adds on to that. As nice as KC is being to Phil, I don't think Metokur is the type of person to humor Phil with this kind of LARP. If Phil is smart, he won't take the Metokur interview. And then with him making $4,000 in this stream, JG Win. If I were a DSP editor and I saw all the money over the last week and did all that work for free, I think they would be like, hey, can we get something? Then again, they'll arrange a meeting and DSP will just have the runs like with the pack and never reply to the email. See, this is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. We have Stefano's prediction for tomorrow morning about DSP's $4,000. And we see the gift from South Park. And it's gone. Hope you guys like that. Click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe to my other channels on the details of the end cards. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. Peace and love.